Morning class, my name is Aaron Montiel, and today I'm going to be teaching you a song called Yankee Doodle. It features 3 chords, the G major chord, D7th chord, and the C major chord. Okay, I'm going to show you how it sounds like right now, so here's how it sounds. So that's the song at its entirety, from first verse to a chorus. So let me give you a little closer look at how the chords look. So in order to create the first chord, we're looking for, it's G major. It only uses 3 fingers. You put your middle finger on the 6th string on the 3rd fret, 1, 2, 3, 3rd fret. You use your index finger and you put it on the 5th string of the 2nd fret, 1, 2, 2nd fret right here. And then finally you use your ring finger and you put it down on the 1st string of the 3rd fret to create a G, just like that. Okay, when you're playing a chord, you want to make sure your fingers don't hit any of the strings, and because it'll cause muting, so just make sure it's all clear, just like that. Okay, the next chord is the D7th chord, which only uses 3 fingers. To do this chord, you gotta put your middle finger on the 3rd string, put your index finger on the 2nd string, and your ring finger on the 1st string. Alright, middle and ring finger are on the 2nd fret, and the index finger is on the 1st fret. When you play this chord, you want to make sure you're playing on, you start from the 4th string. Okay? Because that's where the root of the D7th chord is, as opposed to the G chord where you start on the 6th string. Okay? And that's how you do it again. And finally, the last chord is the C chord, which you use your ring finger and you put it on the 5th string of the 3rd fret. Here, you use your middle finger and put it on the 4th string of the 2nd fret. And then you finally use your index finger and put it on the 2nd string of the 1st fret. Alright? When you play this chord, you want to make sure you start on the 5th string, because that's where the root of the chord is, the C. And those are the only chords. That's it. Make sure you practiced going between each chord, and that has to be effective. Okay? You're gonna learn strumming now. Strumming is very basic. Make sure you want to have a pick, and when you strum with the chords at the same time. Every time you change a chord, you strum. Okay? So the way the strumming pattern works, it's just a pattern that goes up and down, like this. So when you have the chords, it's going to sound like this. It's just up and down, repeatedly. So the way the first part of the song works, it's G major, D7th, G major, D7th. It's just those 2 chords in the first part of the song, which goes, Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his cap, and called it macaroni. That part only involves 2 chords, which is G major and D7th, like I said. And what I do is I just alternate between those 2 chords. The way I'm counting this song is 4/4 in a very fast tempo. We're counting it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. In the first part of the song, I strum every half note. Okay, alternating between 2 chords, G major and D7th. So it would sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on and so on. And with that part, that's how you get the first verse. Singing, Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony. With the rest of that first verse, you're going to include the C chord. Okay, that would include you playing the G chord for 4/4, an entire measure. So okay, what that would sound like is 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. So each chord gets their own measure. Okay. Okay, and that part it's stuck a feather in his cap and called it macaroon. After the verse comes the chorus. The chorus lyrics are Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, mind the music and the step, and with the girls be handy. This is how it sounds. The beginning of the chorus starts with the C chord. After that comes the G chord, after that comes the D7th chord, and then finishes off with the G chord. The chords are going to be played for 2 whole measures in 4/4. It's going to sound like this, each chord, until we reach the last G. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4. That last part where it goes, that's going back to playing in half notes. We're playing in half notes again. And then you play the last chord for an entire measure. With the lyrics, that's going to sound like Yankee Doodle, keep it up, Yankee Doodle dandy, and the music and the steppin' with the girls be handy. And that's the end of the song. So I hope you learn how to play it. Just practice the chord changes, fingerings, and it's going to come out well. Practice playing while singing, and you'll be fine. It's a pretty easy song, so I hope I helped. That's it. Bye, class.